Hey guys, it's Cashier One coming at you with a different video today. Different view too. Originally this was supposed to be my Jaws 2, 3, and Jaws the Revenge. What the heck was that? Unboxing. But for some reason Amazon sucked it off and couldn't make a noise over there. Couldn't give me my shit on release day. I pre-ordered this shit on April 13 or something like that, and very disappointed. You know, I didn't buy Jaws 1 when it first came out because none of the other ones had came out, and I wanted them all to go together. So I didn't buy it. So when they announced them the following week, I went out and bought Jaws after I pre-ordered these. So today, when they came, the mail came, and it came. I was like, I checked yesterday, and I was having a feeling that for some reason, that since only 2 went through, that maybe for some reason the third one was gonna be shipped different or something, and they still were gonna get it to me. But then today it didn't come, so I called Amazon to find out what was going on, and said it's out of stock. So I'm like, okay, fine, it's out of stock. So then, you know, I hung up with them, and then I called back, and I wasn't satisfied with that. So I called back. I'm like, you know, I want you guys to do something for me. You know, it says guaranteed, you know. You're supposed to get on release date guaranteed. What the heck is that shit? So they said, okay, we'll give you $5. So I said, okay, fine, $5, cool. So then I hung up, and I still wasn't happy with that. So then I called back, and I told them, you know, I wanted all of it, you know? I mean, you guarantee it. I want all of it. So the guy's like, well, we can give you the Prime for another month onto your account. You know, you get it when you get it for another month when it expires. Or you can get the $5. I said, I want both. Like, oh, we can't do that. I said, well, I want both. And so the guy's like, okay, hold on. So he came back and said, okay, we'll give you an option. I can give you $5 and the extra month on your Prime, or $10. So I'm thinking, I already said I want the other one, right? So I said, yeah, I take that, the $5 and the month. So I took that, and I was happy with that. But I went online today to check, or this evening, to check my orders to see what was going on with it. And because they said it might come tomorrow, but I noticed on there that for some reason there's like 2 Jaws 3s up there. One says out of stock, which is the one I had, and it has no picture. And then another one that says in stock, and then it says #1 bestseller right next to it. So I'm like, what the heck is this shit? So I called Amazon to ask them about this, and they seem to not know what the heck I'm talking about. So I asked her, is there a way you can change that and just, like, you know, give me the difference and still give me the deal? They're like, no, we can't do that. So I'm like, she said the only thing you could do is probably cancel it. I'm like, yeah, but if I do that, then we'll end up paying, you know, the extra. She's like, yeah, that's true. So then I thought about it, and I went on to do it. So that's what I was gonna do. But then when I went to go do it, only 5 of my money was going through, not the full 10 that they were supposed to give me. So I'm like, what the heck? It's not what I want. What? So I had to call them again to find out, because they didn't apply the other $5. They only applied 5, not the full 10. So, and the reason I was going to do this is because they didn't charge me before for the first 10. So when they fixed it, now I'm landing up only paying like $5.49 or $5.50 or whatever for it, and I'm getting my extra month on my Prime. So I made out good. I said now I have to wait 2 days for it, but I still made out good. So I'm going to show you them. I'm not going to unbox them. I'm going to wait to unbox them until I get it together on Thursday, and then I'll unbox them all. And I'll talk about them a little bit. Because I love the Jaws. I've been waiting for these for so long to be put together. I mean, I have a feeling now, though, the Shout Factory is probably going to do something with them, like a collector's edition. I wish they would. That would be awesome. Or if Universal can get off their ass and freaking do a proper box set, is what I thought they were going to freaking do. But I don't know. I don't know why they can't do something good for Jaws. I mean, Jaws is an excellent franchise. They freaking suck and not do it right. It's Jaws 2. I'm trying a different angle today, guys. I don't know if this works. Jaws 2 is awesome. This one is more on like they're on the boats on the water and stuff. Most of the movie takes place out there with the kids, and it's a really fun one. I mean, it's different than the first one. I think a lot of people when it came out didn't like it as much, but it's probably the one that I saw the most. Because I remember buying it at, there was this bookstore I used to buy a lot of, like, cassettes, and he used to get videotapes and stuff. And unfortunately now he's closed. He's closed down this year. But and he was in business for about 30 years, and his store was in business for 50, and it just closed this year. So it you know, it's kind of sad. But and here's Jaws: The Revenge. But back to that story. I used to buy all the like movies and stuff in my allowance. I would save up. I would go there and I would buy stuff. You know, they have movies. You would have movies for like $5, and I remember buying Jaws 2 for like $5. And we had a lot of videotapes, and I remember watching that one. I bought that, I think, and Back to the Future, and I only had a few, and I remember watching those over and over and over again, and it became one of my favorites. But and I also remember watching all of the Jaws. I remember our local out here WGN CW is WGN out here, and I remember them playing them. And in the summertime, they used to play them, and I would just go crazy. Couldn't wait for them to play them. I actually remember taping them and watching them back to back, and with my dad, and just enjoying immensely, you know, just loving the series, the franchise, and just had them on VHS, on DVD, and I have them on digital, and just waiting for them to get proper Blu-ray releases. Not buying the first one because until they announced these other ones, I kind of lucked out because I didn't get the digibook or anything else. But you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, what I'm doing now is I was pulling out. I had another small Blu-ray haul that I got on the weekend, and I was gonna show this with the unboxing, but I'm gonna show you now. I got small stack here. They're 2 pawn shop pickups and 3 Best Buy hauls. So first we got 18. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got this for $2. I had this before, and I got rid of it. The one I had the slip cover, and it had the slip cover, but I ended up getting it. You know, what I sold it for was more, and what I paid is less. So I actually made out, but made profit off of it. It's like I get out for free almost. Next is National Security with Martin Lawrence. This one's okay. I remember not liking it as much, but for $2, what the heck, right? I mean, I want to beef up my Blu-ray collection more, so that's what I'm doing. And then the next ones are all from Best Buy. Man on Fire. I don't know if you can see that one. Denzel Washington. I believe this is a remake from one from a movie from the 80s called with Scott Glenn, and that one I believe Kendall has just they announced it a few months back, but I think it is a remake. I'm not quite sure 100% on it, but I think it is. Next is The Last of the Mohicans, the remake with Daniel Day-Lewis. This is the director's definitive cut. Oh, you guys can see there. And then the last is The Grace of Wrath. And I haven't seen this in like forever, so I actually don't remember that one at all. But I know it's a classic. It's got Best Picture. It's the best picture one, and I think my phone is ringing. But I also wanted to talk about a couple other things. It was I was talking in I think in one of my other videos about Shout Factory, Ala Films, and being, the three main companies that are independent that are releasing some awesome 80s and 70s movies. Now I left out a few companies when I was thinking about this a few days ago, and I left out a few companies that have released some good stuff, and I want to mention them. Arrow Video, Arrow, they've released some excellent stuff. They were releasing a lot of UK stuff, and now they're releasing stuff they released in the UK out here, and they're releasing they're releasing stuff back and forth with it. And then Twilight Time, they've released a number of awesome titles, and I wanted to bring those guys up because they just announced a few titles that I've been waiting for, and I actually, right now as I'm thinking about it, though, I can't remember the street dates on them, but I'm going to talk about them. And that's Slugs and Dead End Driving. Both are going to be coming out on from Arrow, which I believe in late September. I think it's the 27th. I can't remember for sure, but I don't know. And I think the other one might be like the 19th. One of those days. It might be reversed. I can't remember for sure. And then the other one from Twilight Time, they just announced one of my favorite Charles Bronson's, and that's Murphy's Law. And that's coming out September 13th. So that's going to be awesome. So I just wanted to mention that, guys. And when this Jaws 3 comes on Thursday, which is what they said is going to come on, I will do an unboxing for them. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. And let me know if you guys were able to get Jaws 3. If you had any problems like I had with mine not coming and them, giving you the run around, and this, it's not cool. You wait so long for these to come out, and release date comes and you don't get them. It made me not want to pre-order stuff from Amazon. I'm like, maybe I did do Best Buy or somebody else that could get me the movie on day one. So I'm going on still, but like, subscribe, and comment down below, and remember, Blu-rayness is awesomeness. Thanks, guys.